Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, The Welsh Wiccan. If you're new here guys, please give me a like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the video. Okay, so I am doing I forgot what I'm doing. What am I doing? Okay, so I am doing the weekly guidance, reading. I can't think what I'm doing. What's it called? A collective reading, that's right. I am doing a collective reading for everybody watching. Starting from Monday to the end of the week. Now, usually I put up a post and ask you guys to choose between tarot or oracle. Tarot always gets chosen. Always gets chosen. So I haven't put that post up today. I wanted you to see what a reading with the oracle cards would be like. A collective reading with the oracle cards would be like. So I didn't put that post up because, again, tarot always gets chosen, but these oracle readings, they give a really nice collective reading. So I am going to do it with the Angels and Ancestors Oracle. And then next week I'll go back to the vote, because I think when you see it, what the oracle cards are like, with a collective reading, I think more people are more likely to pick the oracle, because tarot always gets picked. So guys, this is a reading for multiple energies. This is for everybody watching. Take away from it what you will. If something doesn't fit, don't force it. It might not be meant to you. It might not be meant for you, but please do take anything you can from it. So we are doing a collective reading commencing Monday. I didn't check the dates. I'll put the dates in the description. But this is from Monday to the Sunday after that. So let's see what we've got. What date is it on Monday? I don't even know what date it is today. So let's see what we've got. So this just tried flopping out of the shuffle. So focal card is Eagle. So a lot of you guys are not being able to see things from other people's perspective, okay? Now, usually the reason you can't see things from the other person's perspective is because you're too close to the situation, okay? So take a break from the situation, and then when you go back to it, you were able to see it from that higher perspective, okay? So I do feel like a lot of you guys, you are in situations where, you think you're in the right, and the people that you might be having arguments with, they think they're in the right. In which case, who is in the right in that circumstances? When you think about it, in an argument, nobody ever thinks they're in the wrong. Okay? So it makes you wonder, well, who is in the wrong? Who is in the right? Am I acting up? Ask yourselves, am I doing something wrong in this situation? Because it's not often that we actually see what we are doing. So, take a good look. Again, take a break from the situation. When you return to it, you will be able to see it from the other person's perspective, okay? Right, let's see what else we've got. I do like doing the collective with the oracles. I do. That's why I didn't put a post up. Everyone always chooses oracle. Or everyone always chooses tarot. I just wanted you to see what a collective reading with the oracle is like, because honestly I think it makes for a better reading, okay? Right then, you've got Druid, which is telling you to hold this space, okay? Now, how often do we just be still? It's not very often. Not ourselves or in our body, in our minds, okay? Of course, we're locked down at the moment. We've got to isolate. We're allowed to go out and get some fresh air. So go outside, take a few deep breaths in and out, and completely still your mind, okay? Hold the space. If you practice meditation, still your mind with meditation. But if your mind is too busy and you think meditation is not for you, trust me, you're the best people to meditate. It stops your mind from being busy, and the more you practice it, the more you will be able to clear your mind. But like I said, if meditation isn't for you, just go outside, take a few deep breaths in and out, and keep your mind still. Think of absolutely nothing, okay? Right then, we have got Lord. And Lord is saying, take charge with authority. I feel like a lot of you guys have got to take charge of some situations in your life. No, I know what it's like. A lot of people don't like taking charge with authority, but sometimes it's called for. that you do have to take charge with authority. I feel like a lot of you are in some situations where you're being dragged in, where you're being dragged into somebody else's argument, somebody else's negativity. If that is the case, take charge with authority and just say, look, it's got nothing to do with me. Keep me out of it. It's not my circus. It's not my monkeys, okay? But there's definitely something, there's definitely a lot of you need to take control over certain situations going on in your life, okay? This card is also telling me that a lot of you guys, you know the situation we're in right now with Corona, people are looking to those who will take a leadership role, okay? So, you know, what can you do for other people? Can you give them guidance? Can you cook them a meal and leave them on the doorstep? What can you do to take a leadership role in the situation that we're in now? And if there is anything you can do, then definitely do it, okay? We've got Oracle. Now, Oracle is saying to wait for important information, okay? So I do feel like a lot of you guys are waiting on information, and that information is coming in. Now, these are Oracle cards, so obviously the Oracle card would indicate that you've got a very natural psychic ability. So I do feel like a lot of you guys out there have got a very natural psychic ability. If you wanted to tap into it and practice forms of divination, you would find it very easy. But I'm feeling like a lot of you people watching this, you know, you do practice oracle cards, you do practice tarot cards, and you know, keep going. I feel like a lot of you are expanding. A lot of you may be connecting to your intuition a lot better. A lot of you might be maybe connecting to spirit if that's what you want to do. But that's what's going on with that card. We have got Sun, and Sun is saying enjoy success and happiness. So the energy of success, the energy of happiness is coming all around everyone watching this, okay? So you are going to have some happiness. You are going to have some success. I feel like with this card, usually it's a success, like a new job or something like that. So I do feel like some of you might be offered a new job opportunity, or something that requires you to learn a new set of skills that's going to lead you to success, okay? Let's see what else we've got for you on this collective tarot reading for the week ahead. Okay, so we've got Stargazer. Okay, now Stargazer is telling you to set your sights higher. A lot of you guys are settling. You are settling because you don't think you deserve anymore. You definitely do, okay? Don't settle because you don't think you deserve good things to come to you. You deserve all the best things in the world to come to you and more. This card is also indicating that, you know, even if it seems like you've got your life set, you know, you've got your life is golden, it's set to go. Even if you feel like that, but you are wanting more, that's absolutely fine. You are entitled to want more. That's absolutely fine. So go out and grab it, okay? Set your sights higher. Do not settle, okay? Now you've got Spirit Fox, which I actually thought this card was going to come out, because Spirit Fox is telling you, trust your talents in changing times, okay? Now I can't think of a time where anything's changing right more than it is right now. You know, we don't know what's going on around us. We don't know, you know, where our next paycheck is coming from for a lot of us. We don't know when we're allowed out again. There's a lot we don't know. There's a lot changing around us at the moment. This card is telling you to trust your talents in these changing times, okay? So if you were struggling with isolation, if you were struggling with lockdown, or if you were just struggling with the world that it is today, this card is telling you to trust your talents and pull yourself out of it. Now, this is on top of the Lord card, which is telling you to take charge with authority. This card is telling me something similar. There is something that a lot of you guys can do to take a leadership role, even if it's just giving somebody guidance or just taking somebody out of 10 minutes boredom of the day, you know. I definitely feel like a lot of you guys have got something that you can give to other people, and you can help other people through the lockdown, through the isolation period, okay? Right then, we've got Water Guardian. Now, Water Guardian is telling you to connect with your emotions, okay? And I've got a brilliant tip for this, and it actually works. Give it a try. I tried it, and it worked for me. Oh, it's gone blurry. Okay, so with Water Guardian now, okay? Walk around just for one day. walk around with a piece of paper and a pen. Each time you catch yourself feeling an emotion, write it down, okay? So if you feel happy, write down happy. If you feel sad, write down sad. If you're feeling guilty, write down guilt. Whatever emotion you are feeling, write it down on a piece of paper, okay? Because what you were doing then is you are actively taking note of your emotions by writing them down, okay? That will then help you to have control over your emotions, which will then in turn help you to connect to your emotions, okay? We have got Summer, and Summer is telling you to bask in joy and light. Now, this has come out on top of the card with success and happiness. So there's definitely success and happiness. You know, like it says, bask in joy and light, okay? There's definitely joy coming all around you guys. There's a lot of good coming, whether you know it yet or not. It's definitely coming, okay? Now, also, spring, summer, autumn, and winter are all represented in this deck of cards, okay? Each indicating that something very significant is going to happen round about that time. And as summer is coming out, it is indicating that for a lot of you guys, something very significant is going to happen around the summertime, and we're not far off into going into the summer, so it's not going to be long before that happens. So yay, significant things happening. Let's see what else we've got. I do like a collective reading with this deck, I really do. But when I put up for a vote, everyone always goes to tarot. Nobody wants to know the oracle, but these make a stunning reading, so I gotta show you guys what it's like. Okay, so we've got Shaman. Now, Shaman is telling you to trust in higher forces at this time, okay? A lot of you guys are being divinely guided, okay? You've got the divine looking out for you, whether it be your angels, your guides, whatever it is that you believe in. They are most definitely looking out for you at this time. And again, it's needed at this time, because never have we been in never have we been in such a situation that we are unsure of what is going on around us that we are right now, okay? Trust that higher forces are guiding you, and trust that higher forces are kind of working together to make the outcome of this okay, you know? Trust in them. We've got spring. Now, spring is saying, see your seeds grow. So with this card, you would have already planted the seeds, okay? You've already put the seeds into the ground. Now you are waiting for those seeds to grow into fruition. This card is telling you that those seeds are about to grow into fruition for you. Now, like I said, spring, summer, autumn, and winter are all represented in these decks of cards, indicating that something very significant is going to happen around that time. Now, we're in spring right now. I'm feeling like something significant, yes, is going to happen now for a lot of you guys, but I'm feeling like next spring there's a lot of significant things going to be happening for a lot of you guys watching, okay? We've got Hunter. Now, Hunter is telling you to track down your fears and desires. Now, this card isn't just telling you to face your fears. This card is telling you to track down your fears. Take them by the balls and, you know, take control of what your fears are, okay? Go do some things that you fear. It genuinely brings confidence out of you. But don't forget, track down your fears, but track down your desires as well. What do you desire at this time? Track it down and get it, okay? But again, this card isn't about chasing your fears and desires. This card isn't about, you know, facing your fears and desires. It is about going out and chasing it, like the hunter right there, okay? So go out, chase your fears, chase your desires, whatever you want. You can chase them and you can bring them into fruition, okay? You've got Shaolin Master. Now, Shaolin Master is telling you to be graceful in movement and action, okay? So with this card, around you, maybe, maybe emotions are running high. Maybe you are about to lose your temper. Maybe somebody around you is about to lose your temper. This card is telling you to be graceful in movement and action. So be careful how you handle certain situations. Don't lose your temper. Don't shout and scream. Be graceful in movement and be graceful in action. So when you realize what this problem is, be graceful on your approach going into it. Be graceful on the movement. And then when you get to it, be graceful on the action that you take. Don't lose your temper, okay? Because losing your temper very rarely gets you anywhere. Let's see what else we've got. I do like a collective with the Oracle. I keep thinking I'm going to knock the bloody stand over. Oh, my favourite card right there. Maybe it's because I am one. Who knows? Excuse me. Right then, you've got Shapeshifter. Excuse me again. Smoking cough. So you've got Shapeshifter. Now, Shapeshifter is telling you to transform and unveil your gifts, okay? Now, I feel like a lot of you guys, you've got gifts that you don't realise. You've got magic that you don't realise. Because the thing is, a lot of people think that magic doesn't really exist. And then when they hear about, like, you know, witches practicing magic and things like that, they think, well, why, it doesn't exist. But if the magic the witches are practicing is, you know, manifesting, bringing things into your life and having power over what you are doing, okay? Now, this card isn't saying that a lot of you guys are turning into witches. I'm just using that as an example because I am one. This card is telling you to transform and unveil your gifts. I do feel like a lot of you out there, you are on the start of a spiritual journey where you are starting to open up your intuition, open up your gifts, okay? Your gifts are going to be unveiled with Shapeshifter. Now, don't forget, with shapeshifters in general, they look out for you. You are definitely being guided by the divine, like I've already said, and you are being guided by shapeshifters, okay? So make sure that you know that you're being guided to the right place for you. We've got Traveller. Now, Traveller is saying to move in a new direction. Now, again, I feel like a lot of you guys, you're doing, where was it? Set your sights higher. A lot of you guys, you need to set your sights higher. But I feel like a lot of you guys as well, you're doing something that you don't want to be doing. So, you know, in your career, question, what am I doing right now? Am I happy in my career? If the answer to that is yes, then great, move on. If the answer to that is no, then ask yourself, what steps can I put in motion so that I am happy in my career, okay? This card is indicating that a lot of you guys, you know, you do have to make a new direction. You're going on the wrong path for you. And again, like I always say, don't worry about going on the wrong path, because if you've got 3 paths, 1, 2, and 3, if you go down path number 1, and you don't like it, it's not your path, you can cut off into path number 2. If that's not your path, you can cut off into path number 3. But I do feel like a lot of you guys, you're doing what you're not supposed to be doing right now. You're supposed to be doing things you love doing. You're supposed to be doing things that you really enjoy doing. So do that, okay? We've got Mirror Guardian. And Mirror Guardian is saying, take time to reflect. Now, again, I can't think of a better time for us to take time to reflect. You know, we're isolating, we're locked down, we're not allowed out of the house. A lot of us have got a lot of time on our hands at the moment. Reflect on what has gone on with you over the past couple of months, especially if you've been going through bad times, okay? Reflect on that. Now, sometimes people will think, oh my God, that happened ages ago, you got to get over it. Well, no, that is not the case. Sometimes things that happened 5 years ago can affect us more than something that happened last week, okay? It's not that easy to step out of it. This card is telling you, take some time to reflect, then move on, okay? Then move on. But only when you reflect will you be able to get out of it, okay? Our last card is this White Witch right here. Now, this White Witch is telling you to be the light, okay? So a lot of you guys that are watching this, you are the light. There are a lot of people that are looking to you on how to react in certain situations, okay? Now, when this is the case, and they're like, even if it's younger people or older people that are looking towards you to be the light, okay? Now, even when that is the case, you have got to make sure that your reactions are on point. You've got to make sure that everything you do is on point, because you've got people looking to you for how they are going to react, okay? So you make sure you react to problems in a way that you would be proud if your loved ones were watching you. You know, if your loved ones was watching you, they'd be really proud on how you handled that situation. If your loved ones ain't watching, you tend to go overboard and, you know, you don't handle that situation very well. Make sure you handle it well because you got people looking towards you. Also, this card is indicating that you might have made some mistakes that you need to take accountability for. You know, you need to be the light. You need to take accountability. So if anyone has made any mistakes, you know, at the end of the day, we all make mistakes. We are all human, okay? It's friggin' natural for us all to make mistakes, but we carry so much guilt around with us for the mistakes that we've made, okay? Now, the main thing for me, the main thing about a mistake is how you handle that mistake, okay? How you show accountability and how you show me that you are sorry for that mistake, you know? As long as, if you've made any mistakes, as long as you take accountability, and as long as you take accountability, again, in a way that your family members would be proud of, if they were watching you, take accountability for all mistakes that has been made, okay? So that is what we've got for this week's collective reading, starting from Monday. I didn't check the date, but it's tomorrow. It is tomorrow. What day is it today? Is it Sunday? Or is it Saturday? I don't know. I'm sure it's Sunday. Oh my god, guys, I've lost track of days. Anyway, so this is going from Monday. I'll put the dates in the description for the video. I'll check the date on Monday and then I'll check the date next Sunday because it ends there, okay? So again, guys, I didn't put a poll up in the group for tarot or oracle. Reason being was because everyone always picks the tarot, and I just wanted to show you guys what the oracle was like because it does make for a nicer reading. So yeah, next week I'll put another vote up and you guys can choose tarot or oracle again. Bye, guys.